Hello everyone, welcome to the course Data Structures. This is Thulasi Chitra, Associate Professor, Department of CSIT, MLR Institute of Technology. Let us discuss today's overview of the course. In this session, we will be discussing about the stack applications where we have seen 4 different stack applications. Under that, stack is used in balanced parenthesis and used in conversion of infix to postfix expression and evaluation of postfix expression and used in compiler designers. Already we have completed these 2 in the previous sessions. Once you can refer to those videos if you want to know about those concepts. And in this session we are going to discuss about this evaluation of postfix expression. Right. Now, in the previous session, we have discussed about how to convert a given infix expression to postfix expression and why we need to go for evaluating the postfix expression. Why? Because in infix expression, we are going to refer for the parenthesis, we need to check for the parenthesis and we need to check for the priority of operators. All this has to be verified when you are going to do any of the evaluation. If I want to convert directly the infix expression to evaluate it, then I need to check for its priority, parenthesis and all this has to be verified, right? To avoid those things, we are directly converting in a given infix expression to postfix expression. That is an easy way of evaluating an expression, right? Are you getting this one, right? Now, how to evaluate this expression? If you have given an postfix expression, how that will be evaluated? Right. Now, let us see, this is one algorithm, this has to be known to you, right, so that you can evaluate the expression very easily, right. Now, coming to the algorithm, first step is we need to have an empty stack, right. We are going to take an empty stack here, then followed by these are the few steps. We are going to repeat this process until your expression is completed. Let us consider we are going to take a token, or token is nothing but the symbol which you are going to consider. And if you find a constant value or arithmetic operator, right, in the evaluation of postfix expression, you don't find any parenthesis and all, right, you will be getting an expression like this, A, B plus C star, like this way you are going to get. That's why you don't need to worry about the parenthesis. You need to concentrate only on the operands and the constant values, right. Now, to evaluate here, now observe here, if I am going to get a constant value, what I need to do? If I get an arithmetic operator, what I need to do? Only you need to concentrate only on these 2 things, right? Now, let us go into the token. If the token is an operand is nothing but you may be having AB values or this may be assigned with some values, A equal to 2, B equal to 3. Either you can given the question in this way or directly they will be giving like this 2, 3, 1 plus, like this way they are going to give plus minus, like this way they are going to specify the expression, right. If you find an operand may be of this thing or a constant value, any of these things if you are going to find, then you are going to push it onto the stack. Getting it right? If I find any constant value and operand, then we are going to push it onto the stack. Then if you find a token as an operator, then what we are going to do? In this case, we are going to pop the 2 values from the stack. If I found 2 values are there in the stack, then I find an operator, then I am going to pop these 2 operators from the stack and then I am going to evaluate it. That means 2 plus 3 is nothing but 5. Like this way I am going to evaluate. If I am having only one value in the stack, if I am going to have only one value in the stack, then immediately I got an operator. Then in that case, what we are going to do? Observe. If I am going to have only one value, 3, and immediately I got an operator. In this case, I am unable to evaluate the thing. Why? Because I don't have 2 values to perform any operation. In that case, what we are going to do? We are going to report an error. Okay. Apply operator token to these 2 values. That means on the top example we have seen, right? If you have 2 values, perform the operation and the resultant of that one is going to be pushed onto the stack. right? When you are going to evaluate it, or when you are going to pop the elements from the stack, there you need to check for the proper evaluation. How we are going to do? Suppose I am going to have 3 and 2 and I want to perform operation, arithmetic operation, addition, right? Now on the top what we have, that is called A, and below that is B. Now how to evaluate the expression is, observe, B operator A, B operator A. In this way you need to calculate. The top element is 2, the operator is plus, and B is 3. That means you are going to have 5. This is the resultant value. After popping out from the stack, now the result of this is nothing but 5, that is going to be pushed into the stack, right? Continue this process until the end of expression is encountered. If you have some of the constant values and some more operators are present, until the end of the expression you have to repeat these things, right? The value of expression is on the top of the stack. After finding the result, you are going to place the result on the top of the stack. That is the one the statement is telling you about, right? This is how you are going to evaluate the expression. Now you will see one example how to evaluate it, right? And this is one example where you can evaluate the expression 2, 3, 1 star plus 9 minus. Some may be having a doubt how this program will be knowing, how this will be evaluating whether it is 231 or 2, 3 or 23, or either it is taking a single value. Here everything will be considered in terms of a character. That's why here this will be, the postfix evaluation will be taking only one value at a time. That's why it will not consider, if I am going to give the numbers like this also, it will be taking one value. It will be taking one value as a single character, and based on that it will be pushing, and that is pushing that constant value onto the stack. If you find an operator, then it is going to perform some operation on it, right? That's why here no need to worry about when you have given an expression like this. Okay. Now how to evaluate this expression? Let us see. Here in the previous case also we have represented a table for infix to postfix expression conversion, right? There we have mentioned remaining infix expression followed by stack and the postfix expression. Instead of that, here we are going to take 3 different columns: remaining postfix expression, scan symbol which you are going to scan, and the stack value, right? Let us take the expression. First, initially we are going to represent the expression. You don't find any symbols, still we didn't scan anything, and the stack is empty. Okay. First we are scan the input symbol 2, right? The leftover remaining postfix expression I am representing here. 2 is scanned. If I find a constant value, then I am going to push it onto the stack, right? Then the next input symbol which I am going to scan is 3, and this is the leftover postfix string, right? And that one also, if I find a constant value, that one also I am going to push it onto the stack. Next, the next input symbol which I am going to scan is 1. This is the leftover postfix string. Now that one also we are going to push it onto the stack. Now find the next symbol which I am going to scan is star. This is the leftover postfix string. Now if I find star, now what are all the constant values that was there on the stack? 2, 3 and 1. These are the 3 values that was there. Now when I find an operator, now I need to pop the operators top 2, that is on the top. What are the 2 operators? Those are going to be popped out. I told you this is the A value and this is the B value. B operator A we have to do. What is B value? B value is 3, operator is star, and A value is 1. That means the resultant of this is 3. Now after performing the calculation, getting the result, again we are going to remove this and we are going to place 3 on the top of the stack. Calculated value will be pushed onto the stack. That's why we are going to place it. Now the next symbol which you are going to scan is plus. Plus symbol we are going to scan. Now again, here we have again 2 values. This is A and this is B. Now we are going to perform the operation A plus B. That is B operator A. That is 2 plus 3. Every time you have to remember this. This is main thing where you are going to perform. Right? 2 plus 3 is nothing but 5. Now on the top of the stack, we are going to push 5. 5 is going to be pushed onto the top of the stack, right? Now, what is the next symbol we have? We are going to scan the symbol 9 that is going to be placed in the stack itself. Now, the next operator which I am going to have is minus, and the complete postfix string is empty. Now, if I find minus, now what is there on the top of the stack? Let us clear this and check how I am going to calculate. Right. Now, you are on the top of the stack, you have 9. Now, you got minus. Now, apply the same operation which you have performed, B operator A. Now, A is this and B is this. B value is 5 and operator is minus and A value is 9. That means you have minus 4. Now, this minus 4 will be pushed onto the stack. This is how you are going to calculate. Right. In the summary, we have discussed about the evaluation of postfix expression. You can take some examples from the net and you can able to evaluate the expressions, right, by using the algorithm and representing that in the tabular form. That is very easy for you to learn this evaluation of postfix expression. Thank you. If you have any comments, please comment in the comment section. Thank you.